Thursday Thunder on a Friday again.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Adrian.
Yeah.
What's up?
Not much.
Not much?
I'm enjoying this week. It's been a good week.
You bought a car.
I bought a car. But let's not talk about that.
Why not?
Because that's another video altogether. But yes,
it's cool when you buy a car.
I know. I've never bought one before, so it's like.
Oh, you've bought cars?
Yeah, but not like.
You've bought shit boxes.
Yeah, I've bought going from A to B. And that's all I needed. And this was just like, I need a new car. I might as well. So I did.
Yeah. Tell us quickly, what'd you buy?
An XR6 FG. So, not a turbo. Wasn't allowed to have a turbo, unfortunately. But didn't say anything about being spec'd to the performance side. So it's not stock, but it's still quick.
Nice. Looks very good. So congratulations on buying a car.
There we go.
All right, what's been happening? There's been a lot happening. This is the biggest weekend in bodybuilding this weekend.
It's also been the biggest, this is the biggest thing we've done like this in a few weeks.
Yes.
So it's good. So
this weekend is Olympia weekend.
Yes.
That starts tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So you can watch a free live webcast on iherb.com.
Yeah.
But if you go to iherb.com, there's nothing there.
No, I looked.
Yeah, because I looked too, and I thought it's not on iHerb, but you actually have to go to iherb.com/Olympia.
Oh, okay.
And then it goes to that. That's why I sent you that link. So so iherb.com/ it's either Olympia or Mr. Olympia. I think it's Olympia, just Olympia. And then you'll get the live telecast.
Good.
Yeah. And I think it starts at about 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, with things like your men's physique and figure and all this. I think the pre-judging, and then you've got the 212, that's run as one show, but then there's the pre-judging to the Mr. Olympia is on after that. I think it's around 1 o'clock our time, South Australian time.
Good.
And then on Sunday is the finals.
Ought to be good.
So there's been some few photos coming around. The press conference has been on today, so there's been a few photos coming around, and nobody's taken their clothes off.
There's been an awful lot of like sass.
Yeah.
Between each competitor.
You can actually watch the press conference.
Yep.
It's finished now, but you can still watch it on, I think, fitnessvault.com and a few other bodybuilding sites. If you just type in 2018 Mr. Olympia press conference, you'll see it. It is actually quite funny because they all just give each other shit. But Rami did an interview, and as he was coming out of the press conference, and he said he was 310 pounds.
About 140 kilos.
140.9, so you can pretty well call it 141. Yeah. So he's looking pretty big, but he was in like a long sleeve or like a t-shirt, and his forearm was hanging out, and his forearm didn't look like Phil Heath's forearm.
No.
So I don't know, but some people carry their condition differently. But Phil Heath's forearm was just looked nuts, and Rami's looked smooth compared to that. So we'll see if he's 20 kilos too heavy. Trying to play the size game. Anyway, just check out iherb.com/Olympia for the free webcast. Well, we had our own version of the Olympia here.
Somewhat. It was the biggest show of the year.
The ICN South Australian titles was on last weekend, and as you said, that was the biggest show of the year. We had 116 competitors on stage doing just under 300 stage appearances in 11 hours of competition.
It was a long day.
Massive day. Massive day. So congratulations to all the winners. Full results are online at icompeteaustralia.com.au, so you can check out all the results there. But yeah, congratulations. Just want to mention the men's overall winner, Luke Craggs. He came back after his last competition was in 2009.
Yeah, I had a chat with him on stage actually.
So he came back, so that's 9 years ago. And I think when he did compete, I think he won the men's first timers, or then was in the top 3 definitely. But he came back now and he won the overall.
He did.
Yeah. So very good. Scott Poynton from Men's Physique backed up season A.
Yep.
And then otherwise we had all new winners.
We did. We had
all
the first classic physique winner was
Hiato Haga.
Yes, and we called that backstage like he's going to win classic physique, and he did. And
I saw Hiato's some photos on Instagram a few days before the show, and I thought this guy's going to win classic physique. He had a beautiful classic physique.
Yeah.
Really good, like tiny waist, and his lats started really low and flared out. He just looked unreal. He also then went on to win the men's fitness overall.
Yes, he did. Yeah. So he won a lot of prizes that day.
He did really good. Nikki Homan, who won the women's fitness model.
Yep.
She came back after 2 years. She won the overall a couple of years ago. We've actually got a picture up on the wall in the gym. And she had a baby and came back and reclaimed the title.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Congratulations to everyone. A few things I just want to bring up about bodybuilding shows in general and people competing about it. There's a lot of bad posing. It's the only way to really put it. And guys and girls, just be aware, and we did advertise this constantly.
Yeah, every week.
We run posing classes for 10 weeks before the show for only $10. That really, you should come and practice your posing. Because posing can let you down in so many aspects, especially in men's classic physique, where it's 50% of the mark, but also in any of the any division.
Any division.
Posing is such an important part of your element, and even if you are getting posing from your coach or whatever, it's good to come and get a different eye to come and have a look over it. So that's the best advice. If you're planning on competing in season B, really look into when our posing classes, and we talk about it every week.
We do,
do that. The other thing I want to talk about is men's physique versus bodybuilding.
Okay. This actually was fairly talked about backstage.
Yeah.
There's
a real fine line when it comes to that, and we had one competitor that was marked down because he was really deemed to be too big.
Yes.
And if this gentleman went on and did bodybuilding instead, he would have most probably pushed the overall guy forward.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. You know, so, and generally, really, any one of those guys in men's physique could have been in the bodybuilding lineup and nobody would have thought any differently. Yep. So, again, be aware that there is a line that you can cross in men's physique where you will no longer be suitable for that division.
And I don't know if you noticed as well, but a lot of the physique competitors were, in condition-wise, far superior to the bodybuilding.
They were, and that was actually one of my topics I was just about to write down, that the condition displayed by the men's physique guys was phenomenal.
Yeah. Everyone was just like, this is hard to pick.
Yeah, exactly right. They were all in really good condition, but then when it comes to men's bodybuilding, some of them were way off condition.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, condition is what wins shows. Scott Poynton, Luke Craggs, etc. They were both in phenomenal condition and were standouts and won the whole shebang.
And they both did really good posing.
Yes, exactly.
It all ties in.
It all ties in. So it's been a massive week. So we're still in the process of finalising everything for the show. So feedback will be going out this weekend.
Yep.
So just be aware that the feedback that we send out is done for your benefit, to help you make you as a better athlete. It's not any sort of attack on you. This is what you need to do to actually get better.
Yep.
And generally the feedback is either you weren't lean enough, you were either in the wrong division, and this happens with women. There was a number of women that were in fitness model that should have been in bikini.
Yes, I didn't notice that.
And there was a couple of girls who were in bikini who really should have been in fitness model.
Yes. I think when you can see like their side obliques when they're doing just a standard pose, it's like you shouldn't be in bikini.
Yeah, I mean, look, the guidelines are pretty clear. Fitness model, really, if you need to have a clear six-pack. If you've got a six-pack in your bikini, you're not going to get looked at. If you've got a really flat stomach and no abdominal development in fitness model, you're not going to get looked at.
And touching back on the classic physique, it was the first time classic has been shown in a natural show in Australia, I believe.
No, it was run at one of the ICN shows in Victoria, New South Wales last weekend.
And it was our second biggest category.
It was.
Yeah. 11 competitors.
That's right.
So it's only going to grow from there.
It will grow, and the division will evolve as it goes along.
Yep.
I just want to mention to the coaches, really you need to know sometimes where your competitors stand in terms of divisions. And again, we run seminars. I'm available for discussions, etc. You really should come to these seminars and be aware of the criteria for each division, so that you put your clients in the right divisions, because that could be the fault of why some people are in wrong divisions. So coaches, just come to our next seminars. We will have a seminar about 12-13 weeks out from season B, and I urge you to come along and find out exactly, so you can put your clients into the right division.
Yeah, cool.
I heard yesterday that Ronnie is having more surgery.
You did mention that to me before. What surgery this time?
It's still to do with his back. Apparently, he did an interview where he said that he is in constant pain, and that pain level is 8.5 to 9.
Yeah. So that's in like the little video, that little DVD thing he did.
Yeah. Well, he's done a number of those, and he hasn't been able to walk since his last surgery properly. So man, that guy's really banged up.
Yeah.
But I mean, kudos to him. He turns around and he'll say he would never change anything.
No.
But hopefully this time it gets fixed up. Because it's sad seeing him like this.
It is. Yeah. When he went at his precipice, him squatting 800 pounds and deadlifting.
So he's got like new hips. He's got fused spines. He's got bolts in his back. Man, he's pretty banged up. So hopefully he fixes himself up. I saw something interesting the other day.
Yeah, okay.
Just surfing the web generally, and I saw something. Do you know what Scrotox is?
You mentioned to me, and I don't really can fathom it. But sure, why don't you tell everyone at home what Scrotox?
Actually, I then looked into it and followed a few links. Is a real thing that is happening in America, and that's called Scrotox, and that is the injection of Botox into the scrotum. The purpose is to, 1, smooth it out, 2, apparently so that it hangs nicer.
Who wakes up in the morning and goes, you know what, that could look bad.
I went onto a number of American plastic surgeon sites, and it is there as an option. Like it really is there as an option.
Is that like an add-on, like to your car?
Well, no. Well, as a thing that is available, for men.
Okay.
Yeah, there was facelifts and all this and everything else, and then he had Scrotox, and that's the word they're using.
Well, we've officially come full circle. This is hell.
Yeah. There you have it, Adrian.
Yeah, that's
Scrotox.
That's phenomenal. Can you get gift cards? What'd your mum give you for your birthday? She got me Scrotox.
A Scrotox gift voucher.
It's like creased on one side, but real smooth on the other.
I'm sorry, there's nothing on earth you can do to make that area
That's
nice.
what I'm saying. Like, who wakes up in the morning and goes, that could look better? Perfect idea. But doesn't Botox sort of kill the nerves?
You've heard the joke about how God created man.
Yeah.
Like he was creating man, and then he'd sort of done everything, and then he had some elbow skin left over.
Yeah.
And he goes, what am I going to do with that? And he goes, I know.
Oh, wow, this is taking a big deviation. Let's get back onto the...
Anyway, all right.
Yep.
That's it. What's new? We got a new pre-workout coming in hopefully early next week, called Mega Pre.
Yeah.
By Primeval Labs.
I've never seen a product that scared me when I first read it.
Yep.
But holy crap, it looks...
This is a incredibly stimulant dosed pre-workout that we are keen to try, and then talk about it next week when we get it in. So this should be in next week.
Yes. Speaking of also in next week, new shirts should be in next week.
I was just going to say our new shirts, which is based around that one. Not quite. It's a little bit different because this was one of our draft shirts. That
Still very good.
Yes, but that has been confirmation that it was shipped yesterday, so
Good.
we should have that early next week.
Excellent.
So we will show you that next week. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
So season B competition season is still not over here in Adelaide. So 1 week from this weekend is the AMB.
Yep.
And I think 3 weeks or 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. 4 weeks is the IFBB
Okay.
on the 13th of October.
I have not heard anyone talk about that at all.
No, and apparently the IFBB Elite are having a show here as well before that, but I've seen nothing.
Nothing at all. It's been completely dead silent.
Yeah.
There's been no
Yeah.
anything.
But yeah, so the IFBB Pro League is on the 13th, and the AMB that's 13th of October. AMB is the 23rd.
Good.
23rd? Yes. Of this month, so Sunday week.
Yep.
So that's it for competition season.
Yep.
We will just quickly, before we finish up, let's do a overview on a product that I have been using, Ari's been using, and we spoke about this before. So we're just Resilience by ATP, which was released last month, beginning of last month.
Yep.
It was one of these products that was a little bit hard to review.
Yeah.
And a lot of people find it a little bit, oh, why should I take this, etc. But we're starting to get feedback from people.
Yep.
And like I said, I've been on it for about 10 weeks now. Basically, what Resilience is, it's a immune boosting product.
Yep.
Anti-inflammatory type product.
Antimicrobial,
Yeah.
anti-candida, anti-yeast, everything.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So, why did I start using Resilience? Well, I've always had just achy shoulders, like
Yeah.
always. Nothing that's ever stopped me from training, but I'd be sitting there going, oh, my shoulder just aches.
Yeah.
So it's not like a joint pain, it was more inflammation.
Yep.
So for the last 10 days, I've been taking 3 Resilience a day, and I don't have achy
Yeah.
shoulders anymore.
I don't think you remember when Big Paul used to come in with
Yep.
frozen blocks of turmeric.
Yes.
And ginger used to keep in the freezer.
Yeah.
And he'd just go in there, take 3 or 4, and go from there. Goes, I've got none left. This stuff's changed my life.
Yeah.
Active ingredient in that is turmeric.
Yes, exactly right.
Yeah.
So really good for inflammation. So if you do have these aches, just aches in your body that are there all the time, in your joints, then I would really recommend try Resilience.
Yeah,
3 capsules a day. I'm taking, they say to have 1 capsule 3 times a day, but there is a number of ways, even ATP said to
Yep.
use it. I'm taking 3 in the middle of the day with my first meal, because I'm still doing
Yep.
intermittent fasting. So my first meal is around 1 o'clock, so I'll take 3 Resilience with that, and I found that my shoulders feel so much
Yeah.
better. The other thing we have had feedback from people is that it can knock off a cold when you feel it coming.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah. So even Ari from Millswood said that he last 2 or 3 days, he's been feeling a little bit fluey, and he took 6 in the morning and 6 at night,
Yeah.
which is what ATP have even said, if you want to really knock off a cold or a flu coming on, mega dose Resilience for 2 or 3 days. So 6 in the morning, 6 at night, and Ari says he feels heaps better.
Good.
And it's like the cold didn't set and has passed.
Yeah, your immune system been working at optimal levels.
Exactly right. So that is a pretty well our experience and overview of Resilience. And then obviously it is something that just can be used as a daily thing, and I think I will incorporate Resilience now, just as an everyday thing. I'll take 3 in the middle of the day with my meal, just to keep any inflammation down.
Good.
So there you go, Resilience. It's $69.95 for 90 capsules. It is available online and in store now with,
Free Australia-wide delivery.
say that again?
Free Australia-wide delivery.
There you go. That's it. We're done.
Yep.
Next week we'll cover the Olympia.
Yep. I might also get some Scrotox. I'll give you my feedback.
We do have another topic we want to cover, and that is
that's occlusion training.
occlusion training.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of stuff, people posting up about occlusion training. We've seen lots of questions. Is occlusion training worth it? You've done a lot of research into occlusion training.
Yes.
So that will be your topic next week. So we'll sort of talk about that, and we can even mention the reason that we started talking about occlusion training.
Excellent.
Yes.
Seems like fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, thanks guys. We'll catch you next week. If you have any questions or anything, again, always hit us up on social media, Instagram, Facebook, etc. and we will try to answer any questions.
We will.
Have a great weekend, and here's to Phil Heath tying Arnold and Lee Haney's record this weekend. See you later.
Bye bye.